Alright YouTube, before we start this video, I need to throw out a disclaimer. This one's going to be a real quick, down and dirty, in a hurry. I am out of time. We're trying to get to Wasteland. We literally have hours before we leave. It's like 3 days. So this video should already been out. Not going to do a lot of leg work on the production of it. Probably not going to be reviewed great or received great, but I don't care. I feel like I owe it to you guys, and this one's going to be down dirty, in a hurry, like I said. So hope you enjoy it. Hello YouTube, welcome back to Small Block Saloon. Today we're going to continue prepping for our cross-country road trip to Wasteland weekend. Alright YouTube, we got a little bike on the trailer. It's got 4 tie downs on it. It's wedged against the my spare tires in the front. I'm going to pull the car up pretty tight to the back. I did move that mount that originally I had on the side of the trailer to turn it. Moved it up, turn it 90 degrees, so I think it's going to be good. Like I said, 4 straps on it, it should be alright. And we just keep an eye on it while we're going down the road. Alright YouTube, there she is. Car's loaded up on the trailer, bike's loaded up. Still got to put some straps on everything, but we ain't gonna do that just yet. We got to pack some stuff under the car. Pallet jack actually come by yesterday, dropped off some stuff he's gonna have me transport out there for him this year, so it is time. Alright guys, so the table's a wreck, but we're working on costume stuff. We got some Nerf magazines that we're painting up. There's some Nerf blaster. Got this guy that it's probably going to end up being something similar to a Thunderstick, like on the front of Nux's car and Fury Road. We got the cleaver over there. We're still working on. I decided to go ahead and rust that little skull. We got some gloves. We're rusting up the fingers, and gonna make these look like knuckle dusters. Inside, we're still working on our skull face costume. It's everything, so probably gonna film a little bit of everything and just sprinkle it in, some time lapse, and then I'll talk when I got some stuff done. Alright guys, so we're still working on this costume. We've done a few small things since the last episode, nothing huge. This is pretty much to the point where we got a solid foundation. We just gotta accessorize it, and it's all about layers. So I don't know how much you'll see me working on this one, maybe some, but the next costume, I want to go with 2 full costumes. The next costume is going to be this one, more traditional Mad Max leather jacket, football pad, and the Outrider character. I always envisioned him being like kind of like having a trap jaw, metal, faceless mask. So this is what we come up with so far. I think we're going to work on this some next. Alright guys, so I hear a lot of you saying, what are you doing? Well, let me tell you what I have done, and then I'll tell you why I'm doing it. I just took a ball cap, black ball cap, cut the bill off. I glued the head part to the inside of this mask just to give me some backer and fill this in. I got a pretty big head, so masks tend to look small on me unless they're really big. This one was kind of big enough lengthways, but widthways it's really narrow. So anyway, I cut the bill off. I glued the bill back on top with hot glue. And what we're going to do now, we're going to add a bunch of feathers to make a mohawk like some of the Dogs of War had in Road Warrior. Mainly, I like some of the guards at Bartertown that have it's a lot of feathers. I think one of them gets shot and the feathers come apart. I don't know. Maybe I can find a picture of that. But that I want that style. That's what I'm envisioning for this guy. And then we got some more stuff we're going to add too. So that's what this is about. It's just a structure, a armature, whatever you want to call it, to have something to hold the feathers. So we're going to put the feathers on next. Alright YouTube, so I've added a couple more feathers, different style. I had a pack that had some different kind in there, just for some variation. I didn't want it to be all black. I think I'm gonna add a couple of these small ones throughout here and there. And I got these red ones. I definitely want the bright red. I want one on the front. Probably put one on the front on each side, and then maybe one in the middle or something. I don't want to do too many red ones, but I want to stand out. Alright YouTube, I lost camera. What I'm doing now is just gluing in this bandana to fill some gaps. Alright YouTube, so it's the next day. I'm going to continue working on the headdress here. I worked on it. My battery died, I don't know, about 9-10 o'clock last night. I did a little more work off camera. I just added some rope here and this little material like a border. But next I'm going to knock back this cleanliness a little bit. I'm trying not to get too much on paint on the feathers, but I don't want this to be so clean. So I'm just going to use some spray paint. Next step, what I want to do, I got this cheap Halloween. It's supposed to be like some kind of Viking crown or something. I don't know. It's just cheap, like rubber, which is good. I didn't want it to be too sharp, but I want to add it to the front and something like that. So we're gonna do that next. So I went ahead and glued that crown on off camera. It's starting to get there, man. I think I'm gonna incorporate some of this blue up into the crown, and then of course I'm gonna knock it back with some black wash to knock the newness off, but maybe black out the mouth down here. But that's getting there. I think that's looking pretty cool. Alright, YouTube, so we've been at it all day. I haven't filmed a lot. Got some clothes done. This light's washing out all the colors, but maybe it looks fine. On this screen it looks like it's washed out. Got the headdress done. Worked a little on that mask. Made these armor pieces, shoulder or forearm. This is what it looks like before I distress paint it. It's just bottle caps with some bolts and nuts. When you distress paint it, it looks like this. But yeah, just been putting in work. It's been a whole day. Alright, YouTube, we're going to weld up some tent stakes, because per my contract I have to weld in every small block saloon video. But we just cut some rebar up and ground a small little edge on it. Got it tangled up in the cord, you know, real world problems. But I got these flat washers. We're just going to weld them onto the edge of the rebar so we can drive it in, make some nice heavy duty tent stakes. Nothing major, nothing too crazy. Let's do it. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this one. I'm out of time. If you're watching this, I don't know when you're watching it, but currently, at the time of filming, it's Tuesday. This video should have already been out yesterday. I still got to put it all together. It won't be a bunch of transitions and editing. I'm just going to drag and drop video in. I probably won't let it run the algorithm and thing through YouTube. I'll probably just post it as soon as I get it, you know, as soon as I get it composed together. I'll just throw it on YouTube, because this is going to be the last video before we leave. So probably at least a couple weeks before you guys see me again, unless you see me at the event. We will be filming out there, so it'd be cool to meet some of you guys. And if you want to get on, you know, on YouTube, that would be cool. But yeah, we're just out of time. I want to say thanks for everybody that stuck with me on this journey. I'm a little bit excited. We got 3 days, YouTube. 3 days. Today's Tuesday. 3 days we're pulling out. It's very surreal. I'm excited, I'm nervous. I got anxiety. Yeah, a whole range of emotions right now, but everybody's telling me it's going to be worth it when we get there. So I want to say thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, please think about hitting subscribe. We really appreciate it. The numbers are creeping up. We're getting real close to that monetization number. That's pretty cool. I didn't know if that would ever happen. It hasn't happened yet, so it still might not, but we're closer. We get closer every day. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one, post Wasteland. Later.